Hello everyone, Manathrall here, and welcome back to another boss battle guide. Now this time, I'm going to be doing the Kalphite Queen, which, I'm not sure about the exiled Kalphite Queen, but the regular Kalphite Queen, unless you really want to fight her for whatever reason, she's not really that worth it. And I keep forgetting it's a compass, but here we go. I'll kind of show you why. This is her special rewards. That's it. You can beat her with one person if you have high enough combat level. But yeah, she doesn't really drop much. I mean, if you really want the dragon chain body or the pet, that would really be the only reason to fight her. As you can see, I've killed 73 of her, at least, solo. So, it's not that she's bad to fight, it's just that she's not worth it to fight. So as always, I go for an instance base. Go to the fastest. So you're going to need two forms of combat for her. You're going to need one ranged, which means either range or mage, and you're going to need melee. You're going to need prayer, and you're going to need food. This is why I don't like fighting her, because she actually consumes a fair deal of resources for what you can get from her. So as you see, she starts out with protection from mage and range. And I forgot my Blood Fury. I forgot to switch it out from the Demon Horn. So that's actually going to affect my capability of fighting her a little bit. But as you can see, she's actually quite strong. And for what you can get from her, it's just, I'm sorry, it's not worth it. But yeah, so if you have Soul Split, use Soul Split to start. Don't be like me, actually use, like, the Blood Fury. You know, bring the highest level gear you can, of course, to fight her. If you are level 60, do go with somebody, at least. And do always practice these battles before you actually fight them. This way you're not risking anything. Maybe, you know, some resources and supplies, but you're not risking your gear, which is your main thing. See, once she hits down to 0 health for her first form, she will then hatch into this, which this form actually does more damage than her previous form. So do kind of keep that in mind. If you need to, you could throw your AoEs back in here, because occasionally there will be more creatures that spawn. The Guardians probably won't be able to get you. I've never had to deal with them personally. Just occasionally, like, some workers will spawn, which is actually very good if you are using AoE, because it'll help you heal up a little bit faster. As you see, she's not overly bad to fight if you have a decent level, and you have, like, I would say decent gear. You don't need to be top of the line gear. But see, like, right there, she dropped 100 rune arrows. I mean, yeah, it's not horrible, but it's not good either. For somebody who is, you know, used to bossing on a regular mount. Now, don't worry about the Guardians too much. If they do attack you, just consider it extra adrenaline. They really won't be... They won't be doing much to you. Yeah, try to use, like, defense-lowering abilities. You notice I always start out with the Quake ability to try to lower her defense a little bit. And then with the Leech defense, I'm actually leeching her defense even more, making her a little bit weaker as time goes on. Making me a little bit stronger as time goes on, too. But this would be going even a little bit more smoothly if it wasn't for the fact that I forgot my Blood Fury. But, you know, that's alright. That is what it is. And when you're fighting her, you have plenty of time to switch over, so do just try to switch over. And if you do want to do this, use the anticipation ability in between her stages after you change your gear over. This way, whenever she does come out, you'll take a little bit less damage for a little bit, and that'll actually help you out in the long run as well. And then if you use Debilitate, again, very good move to have. So if you can get the shield bashing perk, it's actually very beneficial. I mean, it's actually a perk that's really overlooked, because I never really hear of anybody wanting it. So, if you ask me though, it's very useful. Do try to get it if you can. Alright. I completed something, Bug Swatter. I'm all for that. Yeah, so I got the Potato Cactus. I mean, her drops aren't horrible, don't get me wrong, but they're not great. So you can see why it'd be more beneficial to use your resources on something else. I mean, unless, like I said, unless you really want to fight her for whatever reason, whether it be for Reaper points or whatever. You know, I understand if you want to do it for that. Matter of fact, Death's Assignment, that's one of the reasons why I'm fighting her. The other reason was I was going to be doing this video anyway, it just happened to work out perfectly in that regard. Now, I could be using stronger weapons, which would make this go even easier, but I have a thing of not using these kind of things unless I absolutely have to. Well, buying stuff like that, unless I absolutely have to. Again, Enhanced Excalibur, always a good thing to have. Mostly because, well, defensive boost and the heal. Can you really go wrong with that? So, that'll actually do it though for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helps you out at all. And until next time, later guys.